Hey everybody, I am on Assateague Island. I am in the area, so I decided I want to go look for some horses. As you can see behind me, there is a sign warning me not to get close. So horses bite, kick, and charge, or stay 40 feet away. So I'm not planning on getting in near any horses, but I'm sure going to definitely look for some. But I just wanted to see the island. It has a lot of history, and I'm going to share as much of it as I can remember with you. So let's go. So is that evidence we're gonna run into a horse? Because there was some horse shit sitting there. So first stop is the beach on the state park side of Assateague Island. So initially you'll come from, the mainland, come over a little bridge, and then there's the island. You'll hit the state park where you can park in their parking lot for about $5. It's an honorary system. You throw the $5 in and you get out and you come to the beach. In the summertime, it's actually pretty cool. You can come to the beach, which is where I'm walking, and you can see the ocean and possibly horses. But it's wintertime now, so you will not see too many people. There's a couple here checking out the ocean. It's beautiful, and I miss the ocean. So Assateague Island is 37 miles long. There is a roadway that's about 4 miles in length that you can drive, and that's it. The rest of it is hiking. The winter and fall months change some of the availability of the hiking trails. For instance, 2 of them are closed today. Pretty cold. It's probably about 40 or 50 degrees, but whoa. I have to watch the tide. There are horses here, and there are several theories, but I think the prevailing theory is that there was a shipwreck here and had horses, and those horses just got loose, and then they developed in the wild. And now they're wild horses, and clearly you can't get close to them. They'll kick you and bite you and chase you, and I'm not trying to get kicked in the head by a horse. There are 3 services that actually run that actually manage the island. There's the Maryland State Park. There's the National Park, United States National Park, and then I think there's like the Chincoteague, park or something like that. And they all have different roles in the island. But originally, this island was going to be settled by colonists. Long before that, natives have been coming here hunting and things like that. Occasionally, a storm will happen and wash up jewelry or dig up jewelry and arrowheads. But colonists came, tried to develop it. They had blueprints to put, beach homes and things of that nature. And a storm happened and wiped out the few people who did live here, or at least wiped out the structures. And they said, they're going to give it up. And this place is beautiful, so I'm glad that they weren't successful. But I see no evidence of horses. I see some puppy prints. I see some human prints, but no horses. So let's look at a different part of the island and see if we can find some horses. I really want to find them, so let's go. So I'm driving down the 4-mile stretch of road here on Assateague Island, looking for these horses. Like, the horses could be behind some of this, and I never know it. I'm sitting here hunting for them. It's a lot of places for them to take shelter. So wherever the foliage and green is where I should look. So I'm going to drive down, look, and eventually I'm going to enter the national park area and hopefully have a better chance over there. All right, so I found the trail. I'm in the national park area of the island now, and there are horses here apparently too. But they're pretty fast, so they get around. I'm only 4 miles away from the start of Assateague Island, or at least the Maryland start. I don't know if there's another bridge, but I'm gonna follow this trail. I just don't want to sneak up on one and get my head kicked off. That would not be pleasant. I want to avoid what they say is tons of poison ivy here. I don't want any of that. I got some in Oklahoma, interviewing the Western welder, believe it or not. So I'm gonna avoid that. Leaves of 3, leave it be. And so this is typically, I think, where the horses, oh man, look what I almost stepped in. Big pile of horse shit. If I lived nearby, this would be a place I'd walk all the time. So, whoa. You see, I'm trying to balance on these logs across the water. Whoa. So what I understand is natives didn't actually live here. I mean, could they have set up camp? Maybe, but I don't think they actually lived here. But they did hunt and fish and things like that. You know, there were clams and things of that nature. That is black, but that's beautiful though. You can see the reflection of some of these orange and yellow leaves, and yellow leaves are just sitting there. Let's go find another area to look. Look at these turkeys here. Wow. Oh man, they just ran across the road and I caught them. That is awesome. So there's another theory about how the horses got here. And when settlers came here, they were taxes for grazing for animals. And in attempt to avoid paying grazing taxes, they'd bring them here to the island. And then some got loose, and then this became their home. So I'm in the marshland. You can see, I don't know if this is a trail for me or for the horses, but it's kind of deep. So I'm going to try to manage to sneak around here one way or the other. Ugh. And walk closer to the water. You definitely want to watch out for the ticks, mosquitoes, and poison ivy. Oh, look at that. Is that an empty oyster? So if you want to visit, you can visit for the day, and you can also camp. I've known people to come and camp here for a few days, and the horses will just run through your camp. In the summertime, when it's hot, I think the horses are typically out mostly in the morning when it's cooler, and towards the evening when it's cooler. They stay deeper in the foliage, as you can see, like it gets a little taller, and that protects them from the sun. So that's how they've learned to adapt to the weather here, because it can get hot and humid, although it's right next to the Atlantic Ocean. I think the national park here is $25. That's how much I paid to get in. And you're good to come in here for, I think it's about 7 days. Great place to bring your kids so they can explore and learn about nature in their country. Not just history, but natural history, because that's important, how we got to where we are. I have a secret weapon to find those horses, and we'll see if I have to employ it. Check this out. 3 deer. There's, I don't know if those are, I don't know what kind of deer those are, and if all 3 of them are youths, but they're not running away. I guess as long as I don't get close to them. Getting your munch on? Yeah, you. I'm asking, are you getting your munch on? You're on film. Say hi to my friends and family. All right. See you later. Can you believe that during World War II, they used to use this island for target and bombing practice? So, you know, I don't know. There's more than just horses here. You know, I think a lot, you know, there are deer here, and I saw egret and all kinds of stuff so far. But, you know, I wonder how many animals died because they were bombing. I don't know if you can see very well. I can't zoom, but there's a horse right there, and there's a few over there. So what I'm going to do is see if I can employ my secret weapon, which is my drone. It's beautiful out here, and I'm really happy to be able to capture these. Some people come out and don't even get to see them. It depends on where you're at on the island, and what time of the year, and if it's raining, and you know everything. This is really cool. It's always really great when I go hunt for something and actually get to see it. I'm actually, I don't know, I want to say about 100 yards from the horses, and it doesn't look that way from the drone because I'm trying to keep the drone away so I'm not disturbing them. This is one of the most beautiful places I've been. I know I say that about everything, and everything is, you know, that day is the most beautiful day I've experienced. So no matter what day it is, whatever I see that day is the most beautiful thing. And for right now, this is what's beautiful. If you live in Maryland, some of my friends and family do, come to Assateague Island. Come check these horses out. Come to the beach. You know, Ocean City is right down the street. That's where I'm actually staying. But you can camp here or just visit for the day. And hopefully you're lucky enough to see these creatures. I think I'll end it right here and just say thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And, you know, stay tuned for some more cool stuff. You never know what I'll be next. Love you guys. Take care.